Jill, Jill.
Thank you.
Felicia, your tacos are ready?
What kind of operation are you running here?
Look at Hollywood. What's up, buddy?
What is this? They be selling tacos now?
Yeah.
You went from Mint Mobile to selling tacos?
50 cents a taco, baby. That's my cut.
So I'm curious, have you always been a prankster? Has this always been a thing that you've liked?
No, I hate pranking.
You do?
No, I don't want to be pranked. I don't like pranking people.
Really?
No.
So I'm sure you had some reluctance about the whole thing.
I did. I had reluctance about that specific part of it. I didn't want to do anything that was going to be embarrassing to him, because he didn't know it was all fake. But I was very, I was very cautious about how far we pushed some of the stuff with him. But I was excited about the scripts and about the character that I got to play, and that was all the fun stuff.
I like that you're downhill.
Don't switch? No, we're good here.
You're doing this long enough to know.
People need to know that you're not as short as they say.
First of all, I would never even call it a prank show. I said from the beginning I don't want to do a prank show. It's not fooling him. The purpose of the show is to sort of create this hero's journey for him, and yeah, we're keeping him in the dark, but we're laying out a path for him to sort of be our hero at the end. So, but there's a live theater kind of high wire element to not pranking him, but keeping him believing that this whole thing is real, is what I'll say. And that's completely different than anything I've ever done before. I'm used to, right? You go in, you sit in the hair and makeup trailer, you rehearse the scenes, you go over your blocking, you get several takes. None of that was in place for this. No, it was one take, no hair and makeup. There's no, it was, yeah, you're just kind of got to stay in the zone.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
One more for safety.
Second camera for safety.
They got you.
Did you anticipate wanting to lean into this and keep it
Oh
going?
yeah, no. Well, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know it was going to work, but I knew I was getting to do what I thought was funny. It was part of the great thing about the show is not thinking. I just didn't know who was going to see it. It felt very small, kind of low budget, contained, experiment with like you and your buddies get a camera together and go shoot because you think it's a funny like SNL sketch or something, and it's become this phenomenon. So I didn't think we'd be sitting here chatting about it. I'm glad that we are, but I didn't think I would be sitting here trying to rack my brain about what comes next and how do you continue this character. I was just thinking like, oh, I get to wake up every morning and say the things that I think were funny.
Doing a book signing.
I know. 1, 2, 3. Sweet.
Get that shot, please.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Well, just like that you're some unapproachable actor or something because you're I don't know, that you're not a human being because of what you do for a living. It's never, I don't know. I think that's maybe something that was instilled in me growing up in Oklahoma. It's like you're not the only pebble on the beach. You are, But yeah, very proud of everything I've accomplished. But yeah, I don't expect special treatment.
That's me, baby.
Jack for the tacos. Okay, I'll call them out. We got street corn. Everyone here, raise your hand if you're ready for some tacos. Everybody, raise your hand if you're ready for some tacos.
They keep handing them to me to give to people.
Thank you. They're really good.
Are they good?
Yeah.
I would say Truman Show is the best way I can describe it, because I wouldn't really even call it a prank, because it's not like your typical prank show. Because truthfully, if it was, I probably would have been mad at some points, but like everything was done in like a positive, lighthearted manner that it was impossible for me to be mad. But like on the day of the reveal, it was more of just like disbelief. Like I couldn't believe that everything he was saying was the truth. That felt like that was the lie.
No, you gotta get them. Yeah, it's good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. Did you guys get tacos?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course you can. Fans are watching. Ben?
I'm really special.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Really well. Like
To say the least, yes, because we obviously prepped for a best and a worst case scenario when the show was coming out. I mean, this was nowhere near our best case scenario that we were preparing for. Like, nobody saw this coming, so a sleeper hit would be the best way to describe it. After the reveal, though, I went through transitional periods, you know, because I had to go through a month or so to adjust back to normal life. Then after that, I had to go back to working my regular job. And then after that, once it got closer, I had to prep for the show to come out and what potentially could happen. So it's just been phases, I guess.